What's going on, guys? Another episode of Fate Extra Last Encore anime review, episode review. Just me here today. Sloan has some things to take care of, but she sends her well wishes as we go over episode 6. Now, with this episode, we were introduced to Alice, and for those who've played the game, Alice has a very sad reveal to everything. They decided to show you up front. Alice is dead. She is a ghost. They explained it all up front. And yes, she is a master in this war. It makes something a little bit difficult to kind of reenact the same feelings that you got when you played the game, so I'm okay with this. I got mad Madoka vibes throughout most of it with the visuals, so they had a lot of fun with the visuals. Or Eve, if you played the fan game Eve, I've got a lot of those vibes from watching all of that. A lot of mind flubbery. We'll go with that. A lot of mind flubbery going on, which is very true to what her ability is. Something of note that I didn't necessarily get a chance to see that well in the game. Her body is actually looks like it's made of doll parts, which it was an interesting thing to see, because I haven't seen regular Alice, in a long time. I've only seen her servant, which you see in the end credits, and if you play Fate Grand Order, you know which caster this is. I've only seen her, so it was really a little jarring. It's like, oh yeah, forgot about that. And sweetheart, definitely super pure. You feel for her. I liked Hakuno actually showing other emotions. And Rin being Rin. Still amazing, still awesome. Hinting at the fact that she knew a lot about Dead Phase already. And explaining that more. Each episode, they keep adding more and more. They keep answering more questions. And I like that. It suffers a lot when you're actually sitting there and waiting a week between each one, but I'm sure for those who wait to the end and they watch all the episodes, it's like, man, I wonder about this, and they'll answer like a couple of episodes later. So no doubt, I have no doubt once all 14 episodes are out, and yes, I looked it up, it is 14 episodes. Once all 14 episodes are out, there should be very little questions, unless it's just misinterpretations of things. I hope. I might eat my words. This has happened before. So yeah, really good. Like I said, Shaft had a lot of fun with the visuals. They were definitely playing around with it. We got to see Amari, Shinji's girlfriend, in the first episode. So she's not dead, nor was she the police person. I could have swore she was the police person in the second episode, but that is not the case. She pretty much made it all the way to the 3rd floor. I guess she didn't have to beat Shinji at that point, so she just beat someone else and moved on. And we got a bit about her backstory. And for her character that was just originally made for the anime, you kind of got a feel for her. I mean, she's definitely trying her best. It makes me wonder what servant she actually had, because we haven't seen that yet. Another thing to note is that all the masters are down to one command seal, which I'm a little confused, because the way that command seals have been done previously, you use the command seal, it kind of fades off and it's like a burn mark. But I don't recall Hakuno using another command seal at all. I mean, maybe you guys saw something different. I don't recall that. But Rin, she has one. Alice has one. And it's just weird. It's a weird thing. It just makes you wonder, what did you use those command seals on? Like, what was that important that you did? So yeah, no. There's that. Apparently Rin and Amari fought. And more than likely, Rin must probably have defeated her unless they chose not to fight. Which I'm not sure if that's the case or not. But they pretty much explained that this whole floor is locked down by one particular Surface Noble Phantasm. That, when you defeat this crazy-looking monster made of random items, scissors and everything else, when you defeat this monster that's really good at killing things, of course, to one strike Nero, that's nothing. It repeats the day. So it makes itself have a better outcome, like a nursery rhyme, like a children's book. And then that is the Servant nursery rhyme. And if you play Fate Grand Order, you know who this is, how cute she is. And she's actually, her appearance is based off of Alice. And now you know. So yeah, no, it was definitely very interesting. It was cute to see Nero be adorable with Hakuno, wanting to hold his hand and, you know, being pouty when Rin called her out on it. And just, cute faces. Nero, I know everyone's saying 02 is best waifu or best girl, but Nero's the Empress. She is the 5th Emperor of Rome. Super cute. Umu for life. But yeah. No, it was really good. Once again, I liked it. I've been having good feelings about the anime overall, and a lot of people have been feeling like they haven't been enjoying it, or they feel like it's too confusing, and they just, I don't know, there's a lot of questions. And again, I kind of said in the comments before, I'm the type of person where when I watch something, I go for the ride. I enjoy it all the way up until the end, and then when I get to the end, that's when I ask all the questions. Like, okay, did they answer this? Did they answer this? No? Well, this is weird. And then I talk about it with other people too, because I want to get other people's thoughts and kind of compare them to my own and say, well, I thought it was this. Well, I saw this. I mean, there you go. So, in my opinion, it was really good. I enjoyed it. It wasn't really much action, which this episode I don't think needed much action. It's just a lot of exposition. People don't like exposition. I mean, Monogatari series has a lot of that, and Fate is a very dense series, especially the extra universe, with a lot of terms that a lot of people don't know. Angelica's Cage, Moon Cell, etc., so forth. Like, if you haven't played any of the games or anything, it's a lot of terms, so they have to kind of try and squeeze this in as somewhat naturally as possible. I mean, that's kind of one reason why I believe Hakuno doesn't have any memories, so they could actually explain this crap to him in IEU. It makes the most sense to me. And granted, you know, Hakuno as a character kind of suffers, but I feel like as time is passing, he is gaining a character. Gonna call back to episode 1 of this review when me and Sloan kind of took a dig at Shiro. Personally, I have Shiro fatigue. Shiro is a very good person. I love Emiya in all forms. That is fine. But there's only so much stupidity I can take. And he may be deep, and you guys will throw visual novels at me. You're going to hate me. I did not start with the visual novel. I started the visual novel after I watched the Dean series, and it did exist. So, to me, that Shiro sticks in my head. You guys might be thinking of Unlimited Blade Works Shiro, or Heaven's Feel Shiro, or for some reason Prism Ilia Shiro. All of these Shiros got a different sort of character background. And of course C, but we're going to talk over that. Hakuno has his own character background. He has his own depth. How do you deal with the fact that you are potentially reliving the same period over and over, having died multiple times? How do you function as a human being after dealing with that? What scars do you have dealing with that? Apparently, Nasu's answer is, you get super cool powers, you can beat everybody. But has a cost. I don't know where Hakuno's character is going to land at the end of this. I have high hopes, but I am an overly optimistic person. You guys may disagree, but if you do, say it in the comments. I am all about conversation. You may not see me answer every single comment anymore, because as we get bigger, more people put comments in. It's harder to keep up with. But I enjoy the discussion. So bring it. Let's talk about it. Do you like Fate Extra so far? Do you like Hakuno? Do you like how they're treating the series overall? Are you still mad about that Shiro Emiya comment from the first episode? Whatever you got going on, let us know. Let me know. Sloan will more than likely be back next week. And, until then, this is Musaki from Kaguya Gurus, logging out.